So listen, just listen. I did this so you didn't have to. So I would really appreciate if maybe, just maybe, it was bad. What is up, Finn fans? Hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic Tuesday. I know it's bad. Right now it's bad. I get it. But I sat down. How about this? It could be worse. You could have had to watch it again 3 more times to do a film breakdown. Because that's what I did. Now, I will say this. There actually was some good. And I got to redo my floor. I got a popped up tiles stopping my wheels. I have some good in here. There are actually some good plays in what we saw yesterday. So I wanted to throw them in there so we don't all cry together. But we're going to break down film. It's not long. I didn't do the entire game. I did 2 defensive drives, and I did up to his second interception. And then I gave you 2 really good plays to make you feel good at the end. All right. So don't worry. I'm going to go through this quickly. We're not going to overanalyze things. I just want to show you things that I noticed and yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. First and foremost, I have to shout out today's sponsor and the official sponsor of the channel, and that is Sleeper. Click the link in the description. You get 100% up to $100 using the promo code DDW. Fantastic app. I love using this app. It is so fun. If you were on the live stream or if you watch the preview, I show you how the over under works. I have a pick'em league on there, super fun. I will let you know how everyone's doing in the pick'em league tomorrow in the picks video, but go check them out. Click in the link in the description. Fantastic app. Love using them. So easy. The interface, it's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Couldn't be prouder to have them as a official sponsor for the football season. Other thing I want to do, I want to shout out patrons and members, new patrons and members. Here's the membership: LFP, Dylan J, Josh Rose. I said that name horribly. Let's try one more time. Josh Ross, Adam Carlson, Frank the Tank, Larry Behrman, Roy Marocchini, Russ Renfer, Emerald Coast Weather, Von Hipchin, Bullgator, and Jarvis Mitchell. Thank you for hitting the join button next to the subscribe button. And to my patrons, shout out to Luke Stegg, AD, Chris Figueroa, Jesus, Doug, Cody, Joe Rico, In the Trenches, Bent Money, Bigum, Matt H, Gabriel Rocher, Jacob D, Carlos Cruz, Nick Wallman, Sergio Santiago, Tom Abbott, Ernesto Achao. Sorry if I butchered your name. John Corley, Don Johnson, Julian DeBro, and Robert Grady. To the patrons, there is a video up. If you haven't gone yet, go check it out. I put a video up last night. It's a good one. Also, this is on the Patreon. This video right here, right now, is also on the Patreon. I don't know if I'm going to get copyright claimed. If I am going to get copyright claimed, you might be watching little songs and there's just bits missing from the video. I greatly apologize. I don't know how to combat this, but also have a film breakdown for you guys to watch. So if you want to watch it in its entirety without bits and pieces taken out, which I do apologize, you can go over and join the Patreon. Link is in the description. There's a free tab, like you can join for free, but obviously if I'm doing all this hard work, the free tab doesn't get it. Free tab, you do get posts. Like I do make posts and say certain things and give you updates in like pictures and stuff, but the videos are not in the free tab. So just to let you guys know, if anyone joins and like, oh, free, click, and then you're like, hey, where's all the videos? They're not in the free tab. I apologize. So let's jump into this mamma jam. Here we go. I made myself tiny in the corner. Hopefully we don't get copyright claims. Please, Lord in heaven, Jesus. So here we go. We're going to start here with we're on defense. They marching down the field. Here we go. Dropping back. And you'll see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've noticed a few times they've kept 6 in, right? But we get no pressure, man. Look at this. Look how much time Daniel Jones has to throw this ball, right? Drop back, they keep a bunch in. He's waiting over here, but he had this. Because again, our corner falls. He had this for an easy touchdown. He throws this one right here. Boom, easy touchdown. He decides to throw this one. And again, Daniel Jones, we made him look better than he actually is. Because if he was good, he throws this and it's a touchdown. But he throws this instead with all these defenders around and he gets tackled. They end up kicking a field goal on this one because of this play right here on the 3rd and 9. Matthew Judon here. And this is a good play. Again, I sprinkled in some good plays. The defense actually does well here on this 3rd and 9. Again, if Daniel Jones doesn't throw that pass, they score a touchdown. We lose by even more. Defense does well. They only keep the 5 in. They don't keep extra in to block, right? You get a little chip here. Feels the pressure coming up the middle. Defense does a good job covering, right? It's 3rd and 9. They got to get to the 1 yard line. This isn't going to benefit you. He could throw here, but he's getting pressure on this side. So he decides, I'm going to take off running. And Matt Judon tracks him like a lion and a gazelle. Boom! Lays him out. Thing of beauty. Absolute beauty. Also, I got another nice one. This is going to be a run to Devon Achane. He's going to run it this way, and he gets a nice lane over here. So I'm going to bust out my pen. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me bust out the pen. There it is. I got to draw. I don't have the thing out. It's over here. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. But he's going to, it's going to be a nice run this way, and he gets like a nice lane right here. Check this out. Check this ish out. Ready? Like, look at that. Would you look at that? You got the Ingold in here leading the block. You got our guys over here in Brewer and Austin Jackson blocking it off. You got Jonah over here blocking. You got Patrick Ball over here. I was like 52 over here. Look at that lane. Nice lane. Gained some yardage. I would have liked to see a better, longer block out of, I think this is Borum here, who came in for James Daniels. But a nice play. And then, unfortunately, this happens. Now, I'm not going to get on Jonah too much. He is a rookie. He decides to double block him, right? And I think he comes over and he blocks him, and then he kind of comes in on his own to make the tackle. Like who is that on, right? Who's the problem child here? Because you're going to get motion here from the tight end. Now, is this your job, and is he supposed to help him double him up? And then, he goes here and follows the tight end. Is that what it's supposed to be? And this guy can kick rocks? I don't know. And that's why I'm not going to sit here and be like, "Urgh," because we don't know what the play call is and we don't know what the blocking assignment is. But Jonah is like, wait, was I supposed to get him? And then he's blocking him. So it kind of dies and it's bad. So miscommunication. Here's the interception. This is just bad. There's no sitting here me telling you, oh, if Tua just did X, Y, and Z, or if Tua just could have blah, 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 or if the offensive line gave him this and that. Nope. It's just a bad interception. Drops back, clean pocket. It's the read. Sails it, man. He just sails it. Too much. I'll say it one more time. Too much. He boos it instead of booze it. Now you could say he doesn't have the arm to boo it. I disagree. I've seen him do it. But again, who am I here to sit here to talk semantics on a horrible pass? Because he sails it. He absolutely sails it. And we'll look at it from the other angle in case people think, oh, he couldn't have thrown it more direct and not rainbow it because there was a defender in front of him. Nope. Here's that said defender. And look where he throws it. And there's nobody. Absolutely nobody. Now, is he throwing it over the defender in his face or whatever? Is he throwing off his back foot? Let's watch it again to see, because there's nobody. He should have thrown it straight. Maybe this is it. Maybe, the hand in the face, he threw it a little high and he sailed it, but that's not the pass, right? Maybe if it is a straight pass, it gets batted. I don't think so. That's the price you pay for having a shorter quarterback, because he sails it, throws an interception. There's that. Now you're going to get a bunch of defensive drives. Good. There is some good. This one right here. This is a good play. They're going to run it this way. And Brooks is going to come in. He's going to engage in a block. Dotson's going to follow behind, and he makes a great one-on-one tackle. Good play from Terrell Dotson here. Right? You're going to run it here. Boom. Engages the block. And then Dotson kicks it out, one-on-one tackle, thing of beauty, right? That's what you want to see. Beauteous. But then Dotson kind of not a great play. I think this is the very next play. Not a great play from Terrell Dotson here. I think Dotson's right here. You get a little chip block here. They did this a lot. And I guess they really wanted to keep Daniel Jones comfortable. They chip blocked a lot, especially on chop. But, right, leaves him open. He dumps it down. This is Dotson versus Jonathan Taylor. Just out of his shoes. Completely out of his shoes, jukes him. That was bad. This is bad. Bad times everywhere. This play, I tweeted it out. So if you were on Twitter last night, you saw my tweet. It doesn't go for much. This play doesn't go for much, but it's a head scratcher. And I'm going to play it. And then I'm going to tell you why. You're going to know why it's a head scratcher when I play it, but I'm going to play it and then I'm going to tell you why. Okay. So why is it a head scratcher, you might ask, for anyone who's looking at it and going, where's the scratching of my head? I don't understand. Why on God's green earth is Kenneth Grant dropping back into coverage? Why? There's times where Jalen Phillips drops back into coverage. There's times Bradley Chubb drop back into coverage. There's times, but why is Kenneth Grant dropping back into coverage? It's just dumb. You're not getting pressure at all. At this point in the game, we have yet to sack him. This is their second offensive drive. We have yet to get any pressure really and sack him at all. And your thought is, I'm going to drop Kenneth Grant back into coverage. Why? And it's not even like you drop Kenneth Grant back into coverage to... You didn't even send a fourth person. You sent three. Look at my mouse going bananas and pajamas. You sent three to drop Kenneth Grant back into coverage. If you're going to drop anybody into coverage, Sealer is the one. He already had an interception from doing it. Head scratcher. Makes no sense to me. Look at this one. Look at this next one. I want you to just keep an eye on this man right here. I want you to keep an eye on Jonathan Taylor. Just keep an eye on him. Ready? Keep an eye on him. So I'm assuming what the play is, right? Is he's going to drop back, right? And you got your probably cover 2 here, whatever you want to say, your cover 2. And then you probably have Storm Duck who's going to come over and cover him, which he doesn't do. He just doesn't do it. Horrible play. Now, again, this might just be the undiscipline of the defense, and like Bradley Chubb said, they were just freelancing. Because what are you doing? What down? Like, it's second down. Here's the first down marker. Right here. Here's the first down marker. Right there. Look how far back he is. What? He got like 11 yards to make up. You already saw what he did to Terrell Dotson. What is it? And so he makes the throw. Obviously, the worst angle. Like, you couldn't have taken a worse angle trying to tackle this man. He just runs by him, gets the first down and more. The crap was that? Horrible. Absolutely horrible. If you have these types of corners that don't have experience, don't put them in these situations. And if you're like, hey, I need corners to put into these situations, then go out and get better corners. Jeez Louise. Here's a positive. Here's a sack from Bradley Chubb. Watch on Jalen Phillips how quickly he gets off this. Watch this. Just watch this. Bah, bah. Right? Forces him up. Holding call. Still gets the sack. Just a nice 1-2 punch, right? Bam. Gets in on him. Screw your monkey. I don't even know what that means. Boom. Gets around. Pushes him up. Pah. Sack. Holding. Nice. Again, I'm sprinkling nice here and there because this is just garbage. This next play is so bad. He's essentially going to run somewhat of a go route, somewhat of a wheel, whatever you want to call it. Fatu Melifonwu, is he supposed to go back and help? Because Storm Duck kind of lets him go and then sits here. He even falls. He falls. He trips a little. Watch this. Ready? Gets up, goes. Now, why? Is like, this is where the confusion happens, right? Does he think this is his responsibility? Oh, look at that arrow. Because he's also going to drop back and probably take him. Like, is he supposed to be playing up here? Like, is this another cover 2 situation? Because if it is, if Fatu Melifonwu screwed the pooch on that one, and again, that coincides with what Bradley Chubb said, freelancing and doing whatever he wants and not staying in his position. But also, just let him go, man. I honestly think now, the more I look at it, I think it's on to Fatu Melifonwu. I think he was supposed to be over there. I think it was cover 2, and he was supposed to be over there. But also, if you look at it, no pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4. They kept in 5, 6 with the running back. Honestly, they probably would have got pressure if you didn't get beat so bad. That's it on the defense. I'm not showing any more defensive plays. That's it. Here is the fumble on second down here. Little motion here from Tyreek. Little play action. Look at this block. And then he just stops Devon Achane. Like, that's not Devon Achane's expertise. Put someone else in there. Get a better blocking running back. Like, that's not his job. He's not good at that. So, of course, it's going to force Tua to step up. Horrible ball security. And there goes the ball. Just, why is he the one who's going to do, like, just horrible. Overshoots it. Horrible. Horrible all around. Ball security and pass blocking from Devon Achane. Absolutely horrible. Another offensive drive. This is a first down pass. Very easily could have been an interception. Motion. Drop back. Like you had so many. Now pressure got in his face. I get it. The offensive line struggled a little bit, even though he was like the least pressured quarterback. I get it. But like you got so like throw it here, dude. Like look at the defender. He's waiting for you, man. Make the read. Drop it off here. That would have been that's the play. Right there. Drop it off. Because this is first down. Horrible read. Horrible throw. But then like here's a cherry on top. Here's a nice play. Here you go. Little drop back. How you do? Throw over the middle. Bam. Nice catch from Tanner Connor too. Good throw. Good pocket. Like good pocket for him to make the read. Drops back. Oh, sees he beats his guy. I have the middle of the field. The worst case he doesn't catch it. The ball, goes. Boom. Hit my man. It's a good play. But we didn't get many of that over the middle. This is the play where Tua gets annihilated. And as you see here, number 20, he's like kind of hiding behind 94 a little bit. See how he's like waiting there? He then kind of comes out and he lines up here. And then he comes after him. Tua points over here to identify the mic, I'm assuming. No, because your mic's over here. He points over here. He kind of no, man, come from over there. Watch. Whoop. Tua. It's your right, my man. It's your right. It's this man right here. Because see how he's hidden behind? Then watch the motion. Boom. He comes out there. And then here he comes. Now you could put it on Austin Jackson, right? Because he's like crap. But I honestly think that I'm putting that one on Tua because he's calling out pressure on this side and the pressure came on this side. He made the wrong read. He's lucky he didn't get hurt and it would have been his own accord. This play kind of coincides with a problem that Mike McDaniel has, and it seems like it's not going to get fixed anytime soon. We're going to see a motion here from Tyreek Hill, and there's not enough time on the play clock for the full motion to go, and Tua has to stop him. And I'm going to show you. He's going to set it up here, right? So what's supposed to happen is Tyreek Hill is going to come this way, and then he's going to come back this way, and then I think he's going to run his route, right? There's not enough time on the clock. So watch what Tua does. He's like, puts his hand out. He's like, no. We don't have time for this. You have to go back. He goes back, and you could tell because watch. He's like, come on. He's like, let's go, because there's not enough time. Not enough time. And then he gets sacked. It's a problem, man. Obviously Tua had a horrible game, and there's no excusing the type of game he had. But it doesn't help when your quarterback doesn't have time to do what he needs to do pre-snap because the plays are getting. And it's not just this, because we saw 12 men. We saw timeouts getting taken. We saw a possible delay of games that didn't get called because, again, it's a problem with Mike McDaniel getting the plays in quick enough that he literally had to stop. Look at him clapping. Come on. And then he gets sacked. Here's the interception. This is his second interception. Is a bad one. Little motion here, drops back. Now you see, I think this is Buckner dropping into coverage. What is he? Now I think maybe he thinks he's not going to get there in time. I can't even, and I wanted to show an angle of it, but it's showing this angle. I feel like whenever the offense is on, we should get this camera angle at all times when offense. That doesn't make sense, Doug, but we got this camera angle. So I can't really show you what Tua was seeing. Because I want to be like, did he see him there, or was he blocked by, you know, the tight end or whatever? He threw it late. If you want my God's honest opinion, he threw it late. Kind of throw it now. At the middle. He threw it late. And he allowed Buckner to get over there. But you didn't really have much. What down was this? I don't even know what down it was. Like, you could have hit this. They're all covered, in all honesty. It's 3-4 guys out, all clumped again in the same area. Horrible route design. All clumped in the same area. Horrible read, horrible throw. Let's get some good before we get out of here. I got some good for ya. Snap it at ya. This is 4th and long because there was 12 men in the huddle on offense. How does that happen? Watch the fight. Now, I got on Achane about not doing well at pass blocking. That's not his thing. Watch the fight from Devon Achane on this play. Just the fight. One more time. Fight from Devon Achane on this one. Dumps it off. Look at this. He's not going to get in. Wait, no, he's not going to. Oh, fight. The fight of this man. And he's not a big man. Boom. The fight of Devon Achane. And that's not the only fight. Look at Ollie Gordon over here. This goes for nothing. But look at this. You got flip-flopping Malik Washington, your leading blocker. McDaniel, what? But look at Ollie. It took 4 defenders to take down Ollie Gordon. 4 defenders to take down Ollie Gordon. That's positive. I threw some positive in there, so you guys don't want to jump off a bridge. Because I kind of feel like it after watching this film for a couple times in a row to pull some clips out for you. It was bad, man. The execution was bad. The discipline was bad. The game plan was all bad. Could it get better? Sure. Could they fix some things? Of course. Will they? We'll find out Sunday. Because go watch my Patreon video if you're a patron, or if you would like to join, link is in the description, because some interesting tidbits of information. And how long is that rope for Mike McDaniel? How hot is that seat? But again, I hope you enjoy these film breakdowns. I'm still going to do them all season. If it got copyright claimed and there's bits and pieces missing, I do apologize. I will fight for it, but I don't know if I can. If you want to see the full uncut thing, if it did get copyright claimed, it'll be over on the Patreon as well. I will see you tomorrow. We're going to do picks tomorrow. I got a special collab for Thursday with some Patriot guys. It's going to be real fun in the sun. Preview on Friday. I'm going to rest my brain on Saturday, and then 1 p.m. on Sunday, I will be live. But other than that, like usual, stay classy. Fins up.